As many of you know, the ultra-leftist mayor-elect Zoran Mamdani pledged during his campaign to, quote, Trump-proof New York by turning it into the mecca of sanctuary cities. And he made good on that pledge this week by posting a video and instructed illegal migrants on how to evade federal law enforcement. What's so interesting here is that while Mamdani hasn't even assumed office yet, he's already fired a major shot escalating what's amounting to a kind of civil war within our nation. Victor Davis Hanson's been calling sanctuary cities the Blue Confederacy, in that blue cities in Democrat-led states are basically engaging in neo-Confederate secessionist ideology by openly defying federal immigration enforcement. So mayors in cities like Portland and LA and Chicago are claiming that they could basically nullify federal law within their own jurisdictions, just as South Carolina, for example, claimed during the Civil War that the union's laws don't apply to them. Well, elected officials like California Governor Gavin Newsom, and LA Mayor Karen Bass, Chicago Governor J.B. Pritzker, they're all actively encouraging resistance to ICE operations, sometimes with violence from Antifa groups that serve as disestablished resistance that these blue state governors and mayors depend on to try to destabilize and delegitimize President Trump's law enforcement obligations and efforts. And this video from Mamdani is yet the latest act of hostility among these neo-secessionists. Now, the problem, of course, for all these blue Confederates is that all Americans, regardless of where they live, are first and foremost citizens of the United States and subject to federal laws. It's part and parcel of what's known as the Supremacy Clause, where federal law always trumps state and local law. And so it's unavoidable that what these far-left officials are doing by encouraging resistance to federal law enforcement really is no different from what caused the Civil War of the past. And if that's the case, if these blue state mayors and governors are in the position of the Southern secessionists, well, then that would mean that President Trump is in the position of Abraham Lincoln, who was committed to stamping out and crushing this anti-federal resistance. Within literally hours of the Mamdani video, the Trump administration responded not with negotiation, not with compliance or dismissal, but with a clear message. We're coming into New York City harder than you could have ever imagined in your worst nightmares. Border Czar Tom Homan didn't threaten, he promised.
But New York City, I plan on being in New York City in the near future. We're going to do operations in New York City. We know in New York City, me and Mayor Adams at one point had an agreement to let ICE into Rikers Island so we can arrest the public safety threats and the safety and security of that facility, but the city council shut it down. So we're going to be coming to New York City. We're already there now. I mean, teams are there now. But we will increase the enforcement presence in New York City, again, because they're a sanctuary city, and we know we have an issue there with public safety threats hitting the street every day.